entire country who started my campaign during this pandemic. The pandemic got me into this campaign. In the middle of March, Congressman Desjardins had a bill before him that Speaker Pelosi and Donald Trump agreed on, which tells you something. 93% of the United States Congress agreed on it. It was a bill that simply helped folks in need, save lives and livelihoods here in Tennessee. And Congressman Desjardins voted no on that bill. So I got my gloves, I got my mask, I ran around all 16 counties of this very broad, very rural, very diverse district, and I put my name in to run for the United States Congress. I said the first day when I announced my campaign on April 20th that at the end of the pandemic, Tennesseans would remember who fought for them and who didn't. In April 20th, I thought the answer would be at the end of the pandemic by the time we voted. I never in my mind conceived here on the precipice of this election that we still be wearing masks. And I want you to know something. It didn't have to be this way. For 70 days, the federal government, Dr. Scott Desjardins, knew this virus was coming to kill Tennessee lives and livelihoods, and he did nothing to stop it. After the virus came, he did nothing to help us. And here we are today. I know the pain of this virus in the flesh. My grandmother right now is in a hospital or is in care in Louisville, Kentucky, fighting for her last gasp of life with COVID-19. I know the pain of this virus. I know it in my own flesh. It is the most important issue we face in this election. My opponent, you do not know him. But more importantly, he doesn't know you. For 7 years, Congressman Desjardins has not held a town hall in this community, in this district. He has been in hiding. He has been leading from below and leading from behind and failed leadership of not showing up. Now, folks, we all need to vote. Lord knows we all need to vote. But we need to realize it's not just us who needs to vote. Right now, there are people right here who have access to Tennesseans who only you can convince to show up on election day. Only your conversation can convince them that it's worth showing up, that this election that feels so different in our bones is worth showing up for. You have got to be the missionary for that cause. You have got to get your friends, your neighbors, your parishioners, your congregants, your exes. You've got to get everyone involved in this election. There might be Democrats here, but we are running to represent Tennessee and America. I am the Democratic nominee, but I will be a United States Congressman. And I want to tell my Republican friends and your Republican friends this. I am Republicans' best choice in this election. You know me. You know my heart. You know my fight. You know who I stand for and who I will fight for. It is not about being a Democrat or a Republican. It's about representing this country, this nation, our people, our way of lives with honor, integrity, courage. It's about showing up. So I'm asking you today, Lord knows we know a lot of Democrats, but you know where we live? We live in Tennessee. We know a lot more Republicans. I'm asking you, I'm humbly asking you for your vote, but I am asking you to have conversations with your conservative friends and neighbors, and Lord knows you know them, and tell them that I'm a Democrat worth voting for. I'm a Democrat that will make them proud, their families proud. I know them. I know their joys and their hopes, their sufferings and their anxieties. They are my own. And I will fight like hell to make life better for them and their families in the United States Congress. Thank you for having me.